Hey, how's it going, guys? Ricky Summer here. Welcome back to X4. So, I have mapped the sector. The Vulcan is under attack, but it's fine. The destroyers are helping it out. We're good to go. We're good. It's just a P. It's just a P bearing down on us. We're fine. So we're hanging out on the station. It's a dry, cool look. I think we're going to expand this station in this episode. So let me show you what we got. Actually, not a lot. As far as I can tell, as far as I've found, there are there's no defense stations, no Xenon defense stations in the sector. So I'm not 100% sure. I was kind of under the impression that we just had to take out like other admin modules. So maybe these two solar power plants do have administrative command module thingies attached to them. I just don't know what the Xenon equivalent looks like, so I can't really confirm that. Alternatively, maybe these three Talati, well, two Talati stations now, because there's a destroyer, there's a Xenon K hanging around here, and it looks like it's just destroyed one of the stations. These two stations, Talati stations, might actually have admin modules of their own, so I'm sort of competing for dominance of this sector. As far as I'm aware, just building more admin modules will shift the balance of power in our favor. Along with that, I also want to take out some of these stations. So, what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this Xenon M to die first, I think. You know what? No, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. So I'm going to take the Stormbringer, the carrier, and I'm going to delete its current order, if I can, actually click the right goddamn thing. I'm going to delete its protect station order because I've set its default behavior to patrol matrix 451. So it's going to clean the sector. I'm not too worried about this. There's not a lot of opposition in this sector. We've picked the right sector, more importantly, at the right time. The Xenon either never really built up here, or the Teladi, when they tried to take the sector, they've cleared out most of the opposition. So we've got some Ps coming in. I actually saw some Xenon trading ships for the first time a little while ago. I don't like honestly, I don't like the new design of the Xenon. I preferred how they looked in X3, but that's alright. That's fine with me. I don't feel bad about destroying them because their ships look like trash. Okay, so we're dealing with that. This is good. We've got the same setup as last episode. The Balors are now in the defense fleet of the Stormbringer, and the two destroyers are our intercept fleet. So, while we're waiting for this to transpire, we got the elephant tucked away there. We're going to use him in a second. Yeah, we're good to go. So, let's go to Morpheus Outpost. Alright, so hang on. Let me hit you up with some reasoning here. Initially, I thought, okay, let's protect the gate. And maybe this would be a better plan. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to get too messy with just a bunch of stations, but maybe that is the intended strat. Maybe that's how you meant to play it. But I initially thought, let's build another pretty much identical Morpheus station right here at this jump gate. So any Xenon ships coming in from Matrix 9 are going to get absolutely slaughtered, in theory. And then I thought, so we'll have one there, we'll have one here. Well, maybe not here, because we don't need to protect ourselves against the Teladi. They're our allies for the most part. And then we'll maybe actually start production. We'll be weapons manufacturers or something. I don't know. It kind of also makes more sense to just build up our existing stations. So we got one Morpheus station, and through this we can supply the Free Families sectors with anything they're lacking, like hull parts or dude, I don't know what. We can manufacture munitions. We can manufacture missiles there. Even for our own personal use, although the supply ship will do that for us. Okay, let's continue to keep tabs on the situation here. Yeah, I'm not concerned. Dude, we're fucking rocking it. The Reedus is doing what it does best. which is chilling, hanging out. Let's scope out the old Norman Reedus for a second. It looks like it might be under attack, or the supply ship is. So hopefully it should spring into action here. There you go. There you go. There you go. It's doing it. Yeah. All right. As much as I prefer the look of the bolts, dude, the pulse is the way to go. Look, it just hits so much more often. The bolts are really struggling to hit even a P. But the bolts are just hammering away. It's a good time to be alive. Look at that. Look, it's like, even though it looks like it's just a steady stream of hits, it's not. It's missing constantly. When it hits, it does good damage, though. Okay, so let's expand the station. No, Morpheus Station. Build plan. Here we go. So, just like I'd planned, we're going to go up and down. Alright, so we're gonna build more
awaiting orders.
Administrative centers. Actually, let's have a look at the encyclopedia. The encyclopedia entry for the administrative center, it has no information. Okay, that's good. That's fucking fantastic, buddy. All right, this is good. So let's go. Do we put in a parlor? Maybe we do. I mean, then we'll have to supply it with chelts and everything. So we're essentially rebuilding the Chrome Stallions HQ, which maybe is okay. Maybe that's what we want to do. This is a little bit Sophie's choice right here. It's like, do we go for ideal or do we go for simple? Dude, is that lined up? Yeah, that's more or less lined up. We're good. All right, let's just keep building. We'll see how we go. Oh, but that's right. We need storage. Like, what's our goal? We want to build up for them. All right, for the moment, we just want a facility for more admin modules. So the simplest way to do that would be just verticals. And yeah, okay. Let's keep it simple. Let's for the moment, let's not worry about production. So we'll build down this time. Come on, which way are we going to do it? This way. There we go. Build down, stupid, and then one of these, I think, is what we want.
Greetings.
Just a little cross-section thingy. And then we can build out either way. Now, I don't think that's enough height for another admin center. Oh, wait. Oh! Yo! It works like that. Yeah. And then another one. That totally works. Come on, there we go. Right? Oh, that's a dank little stage. That's that's kind of interesting. Okay, so then I'm getting ideas. Then we can put in. I'm just spitballing. We're going to test out some different lengths here. We put in one of those. No, because they just come out straight, huh? That's okay. So if we hang on, let's go fucking overboard, dude. We grab another module here, another admin module, and let's go like the tri pieces. I want to try and connect them up again, you know? Yeah, this might actually work. Remove that. We just need the one. Yo, that actually works. It works. See, oh, but you know what I could do then? Like, that's it. That's our centerpiece. I get rid of this admin module here, and it's more central. We can rejig this whole station. But for the moment, let's just leave it like that. Let's leave it, and so we've got 4 admin modules there. This is probably gonna take forever. And then, like, we're not gonna do it right now, but eventually we'll do Maybe this sort of docking ring. Come on, come on. No, stop it. There we go, right? All around, on all 3 points. Or even there. Or we could do like the small docks there. This is far too exciting. And then we can be, oh man, this is, I mean, this can turn into like severe spaghetti. I love it. The station building is the best part of X4. You know, in terms of improvements from the previous games, station building is the best. The best, Jerry. Okay. This is fine for now. So let's assign a builder our own elephant. And what's it going to cost? Insert Thanos meme. Everything. We've got enough energy cells. Let me just turn off the old cam here so you can check this out. Energy cells, field coils, hull parts, turret components. We might actually have some of these in... Yes, we might possess some of these in our supply ship. Accept estimate. So it's only 2.1 mil. Confirm changes. And now let's check on the elephant. And he should be on his way. Deploy to station. So we're getting that done. Experiment. Hopefully this works. We'll see. We'll see if just throwing more money at the problem will get us the sector. Okay. We've got a raiding party coming in. Possibly from the other sector. Or the solar power plant. I wonder if they're coming from this. They were either protecting the power plant. Or there's also a very real possibility that there are more Xenon stations. Like those defense... Oh, we've got a K coming in. Those defense stations, they're like higher up or lower. Oh, it's got 2 Ks? Oh, shit. Okay, all right. They're angry at the Talati. They're not too worried about me, but the Talati are a problem. They could also just be stations like around the borders. Because remember, these sector borders are not absolute. We can, like, if we push the borders, the sector, you know, zooms out essentially. So there's more going on there. Okay, let's check out what the Stormbringer's doing. He's riding high. Going in to take out that raiding party. I'm not too concerned about that. There's not even any P's there. This might take them a while just because they got to hit something. But that will be fine. Let me just double check that we got good. We got the right money invested there. We are making a little bit of money from our Chrome Stallions HQ. Probably selling excess like chelts and scruff and fruit and whatnot. Ooh, buddy. This is a defense force coming in. Let's check in on the rattlesnake. There you go. That's my boy. That's my guy. Yeah, it's pulse. Pulse is the way to go. Pulse or missiles if I can get the missiles to work. Oh, that's a beautiful light show. Make no mistake, that's stunning. They just need to hit something. Okay, so hopefully this is enough of a threat that the carrier's going to send in the Balors. Honestly, ideally, I would love the carrier to just jump in there itself and start laying down the hurt. Because it's got turrets coming out the wazoo, dude. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think the default AI behavior of the carrier is to keep at a distance, which makes sense, you know. Unless we make it the intercept of another fleet. But, like, think about it, right? The carrier is meant to hang back. We should be fine. Okay, what's going on? It feels like he's running away. No? Oh, he's just like really up high. Okay, that's fine. Jesus. I mean, when they actually come in, there you go. Once they actually come in and give my turrets a clean shot, we do actually gain some purchase there. Yeah. Okay. So I need to start thinking about other ships to add to the fleet. I'm not going to send these guys off to refit just yet. This is not the right time. They're in the middle of a battle. But you know what? Let's go over to Talati Space, and I'll show you what I mean. Last episode, I was talking about gunships. So, it's a gunboat. It's a gunboat. So, it's a medium ship, and it possesses 2 main cannons and 4 turrets, which I'm sorta super into. So its hull is 12,000. Let's compare that to the only other gunship I'm currently able to buy. There actually might only be 2 gunships, the Teladi and the Argon. I don't think the Paranid have gunships. Gunboats. There you go. So 12,000. Again, same deal. Okay. I might get the Teladi one, if only because it's closer. 540,000, as opposed. Oh, the Xenon are arcing up down. Yo, this is coming to a head. This is coming to a severe head right now. Okay, it's the Teladi one is more. It also probably, hang on, how much crew can it hold? 9. I'm not going to go back and forth. Let's just buy the Teladi one. I know it's more expensive, but we can afford it. Let's go for the cheapest engines, because I'm going to swap these guys out. I'm going to get split engines. Yeah, just the all-round. I think Teladi shields are generally better than split shields anyway, so we might keep the shields. They're Mark II. I don't think we can get Mark II split shields anyway. So if we could maybe turn these guys into little bombers. What do we think about that? Okay, let's use these guys as a test bed for maybe producing a little bomber. Tracking launcher, torpedo launcher. Yeah. Let's put little torpedo launchers on them, and we'll see if we can get them to. So they're a medium, which means they will dock at both the supply ship and the carrier. So hopefully, my knuckles cracking don't bother you, but hopefully it won't be a big deal to resupply these guys with torps. And I do believe I have the blueprint for torpedoes. Okay, so pulse across the board. That's our all-round boy. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to re-outfit these guys with split pulse. And we're going to give them mostly the basics. We want a long-range scanner Mark II. I'm going to give them the trade computer. I don't know if it helps with resupply, but just in case. Heavy torpedo missile Mark I. 40 of them is going to cost 1 million credits. Are you serious? Light torpedo? 200? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, alright, let's do this instead. Let's go 5, let's go 10 heavy torps a piece, and then they can resupply at the carrier so we can actually build them ourselves. They could, these guys could also be little boarding boys, but let's keep them alive. Let's give them a crew. We've already got boarding sorted out, and it's not something we're going to do against the Xenon anyway. So we're going to swap out the engines. We're going to swap out the turrets. This is fine. So on the whole, Preparation H feels good. That's 1.7 mil. Let's grab 4 of them. That's 6.9 mil. We can afford it. It's fine. Hopefully they actually help us out. Actually do something. They are being constructed, and in 3 minutes, we will possess them. Alright. How are we going? The Balors are coming in. Okay. Kalameet, Rattlesnake, holding strong. Let's check in on the Kalameet. Just kind of not doing much, but it's a beautiful sight. It really is. They're just kind of not doing anything. It's pulse. We need the pulse. I'm trying to I'm trying to be an aesthetics bitch, all right? Recently, I've learned this about myself. I've realized that aesthetics are incredibly important to me. So having an environment that looks nice and that I'm happy to just look at, it's an important thing to me. It might be shallow. I like to think of it as vaguely hedonistic. You know, it's a lifestyle choice. You can't judge me. Don't you kink shame me? Don't you kink shame me about it? 1 minute 40 seconds. How's the yacht? The yacht's just docked, so we're good to go there. Dock and wait, or just leave it where it is. The ugly swan is holding back. We don't need it right now. Although, nah, we don't need it right now. Let's get the gunboat. Let's see how well the gunboats do. Actually, you know what? While we're at it, let's have a look. How much hull does the straight frigate have? The Osprey. Where is that? Hull, 33,000 compared to 12,000 of the gunboat. What's the speed of? I didn't even check the speed of the gunboat, but we're going to re-outfit it with split engines, so that's fine. Cruising speed 109, so it's just like baseline. Baseline. So if we, oh god, it's an app, like, this is a scary scene. Rattlesnake is actually finally taking a little bit of shield damage. The Balors are coming in. I'll tell you what, guys, we're gonna lose the Balors. I'm actually suddenly a little bit worried about the Rattlesnake. It's at 50% hull. Please, hopefully the Balors actually focus fire. God, let's check in on them. Oh god, okay. Alright. A watched pot never boils, alright? A watched pot never boils. I trust them, trust in the fleet. Oh god, the Rattlesnake is taking a beating, dude. Listen, don't worry. Like, the shields... what have we always found? When the shields go down on the Rattlesnake, I always go, oh, its hull is pretty tanky. Like, it's not going to just pop when they lower the shields. It's fine. Okay, what was I doing? We're looking at... So it was 109 on the frigate, on the Osprey. So let's go to... No. Deselect everything. Let's go to buy ship, medium, frigate, Osprey. There we go. So we just go all around 109. So it's the same. So we're looking at a comparable speed. But hopefully better, because they'll have split shields. No, split engines. The engines are the things that make them go fast. Okay. So all of our peregrines, those are the gunboats, are good to go. The question is, are we capable? No, we can't set them up en masse, but what we can... Oh, hang on. Upgrade and repair. Is this going to do all of them? Oh, please tell me it's going to do all of them. Okay. So current speed... Oh, current speed is 223. 310... 326 if we give them combat engines. Let's give them combat engines, because that's their whole thing. They're combat boys. We'll give them... The yaw's not going to be great. Their pitch is better. Their roll is better. Travel speed is lowered. Oh, no, that's not from that. That's fine. Yeah, let's give them combat. Boosters as well. Their shields are pretty good. Where's their shield power? Their shield... Okay, so their hull is 12,000. The shields are 20,000. Okay. Now we give them the split pulse. Now I wonder... This is something I should check. Honestly, I'm just giving them the split weapons just because they look cooler. Oh, wait. A heavy torpedo is cheaper here? They are. They were like 27,000. Oh, yeah, good. Okay, good. Cool. No doubt. Add to shopping cart. Is that literally just one of them? Let's edit, and we'll do SC Chrome Stallions, Gunboat, Mark 1. Save as new. Add to cart. Let's go. And the others, yeah, okay. Yeah, I gotta do them individually. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Alright, so the peregrines are on their way. I had to do that one by one. I've created a template for them now. So hopefully that'll be easier in the future. Assuming we want to stick with this strat and they end up working well. So the Balors, speaking of working well, are actually like doing their job. This is good. So a reminder that this is the setup with the Balors as the defense fleet for the Stormbringer, and they're actually doing the Lord's work. So now what are they going to do? I think they're coming back to the Stormbringer to repair, maybe? That seemed to be like their default. So the Rattlesnake it's taken a beating, make no mistake. But they're holding together. We do have some hull damage on many of these Xenon ships. It's taking a minute, but it's happening. It's working. The Morpheus station is under construction. We've got one more Split Administrative Center under construction. Let's scope that individual out. So we've got the spine and we've got the tri-piece done. And now we're building that admin center off to the side. This is I gotta say, this is a very cool design. Not to toot my own horn about it, but I'm into it. So then we can build up from there as a spine, or we can say, yo, let's get rid of the admin center on top, and we'll like build out, and then from like that centerpiece, we'll build a new spine in the middle of the admin centers. Ooh. It's actually, dude, listen. The next season when this series is done, we've talked about this before, and this is how much I love this game. I'm already thinking about season 2. So once this season is done, and let's talk about what needs to happen for the season to be over. We need to take over the Xenon set. Okay, so it's going to be like this. We either sustain a significant enough defeat where we have to backtrack too far to make up for it, or we take over these two Xenon sectors, possibly this one over here, and then we'll assess. We'll see how we feel. If we're all having fun, and then we need, and you guys are like, yo, we're keeping this Free Families playthrough going, then we're going to take over Xioth as well. And or maybe also possibly these Xenon sectors here. Ooh. But for the next season, I'm thinking Talati, like Space Weed Empire. We produce and trade exclusive, maybe almost exclusively, in illicit wares. Okay, the shields are going up on the Rattlesnake. This is good. We're making plays. I can't believe, I'm thrilled, but I can't believe the Balors are doing the Lord's work and they're not dying. They're behaving intelligently. They've become self-aware after all this time. All right, let's check in on the Peregrines. They're getting there. Again, like, a reminder that the game's broken. You know? I have set up two things. I've set up I mean, you saw me do it in an earlier video. I set up a global command so that when my ships are attacked, they default to fleeing. That's broken now. Now, for whatever reason, they default to attacking. I've got no explanation for why that happens. I've checked the individual orders of the ship. There's no override there. I've told them to flee, they don't flee anymore. Secondly, our blacklist commands no longer work. So I've told my ships to avoid Xenon space, but they still want to go this route through here. And it's the worst. It's the absolute worst. Alright, let's get away from the battle there. This is fantastic. It's a beautiful time to be alive. The shields are regenning on the Rattlesnake. Magnificent. The station is being built. We're making plays. I'm unconcerned. This sector is ours. So I'm going to leave it there. We're going to come back. We're going to return next episode to the war effort. The Peregrines are going to go into battle. And we're going to see how it goes. For the moment, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. Taste the game. Be excellent to each other. And I'll see you next time. Ricky Summer. Out.